Alright, welcome into this fourth episode of WhatTheGame. Let me just in first. Jump right into the game. Game capture works alright. This is a different resolution than what I'm used to. I might have chosen German by accident. Tried to click into the game, but it actually did like click into the selection itself. Hopefully audio is alright. Load. This is a free game that I claimed on Steam. I don't remember if it was a free-to-claim title or if it was from a Humble Bundle key. Be either, actually. Pretty music, hopefully it's not copyrighted. I had that experience with both the second part, where parts of The Spirit and the Mouse was claimed for copyright, but it was free to use. But with part 3, some of the intro music on her story was claimed for copyright, and it muted parts of my VOD. This is where I'm supposed to start interacting. Seems to be mostly a story you go through. I don't know if there's much to do other than just follow it. I could read this, but I think it's best for the atmosphere just to listen to the music. And I would say voice acting is not my strong suit. Almost forgot. Did this be up? Let's click an object to interact with it. Okay, this is nice. Let's use some equipment. There are other things I can interact with here. This is let's roll, but you can't go in back in the car. Two paths here. You should go to the right first. Don't forget the car. Okay, so there's more to this game than I thought. I thought it was mainly like navigating through panels. I can't go this way, can I? Can. Anything this way? No? Something here. Branch. Like Pokemon. Convenient. Find a branch. Right here. What in the world? I wish it did work to use the... I can actually use the arrow keys. I can't use WASD, but I can use the arrow keys. Nice. Huh? Can't really go that way. I like the retro style that this game has. I'm supposed to like sit down here. This is where the kids were living. So we had expected. Never told anyone, but I've always thought they were lighthouses. Be interesting to see how many acts there are to this game. Oh, so they were actually meant to come here to see someone. But it was just a random breakdown. Be so aggressive. There works. Now that she's being positive, he's being negative. Through here. So from what I know about this game, it's about an old man's wish to go to the moon or something. Could be more than that, but that's what it looks like on the surface. Hurry with what? It would be a bit disrespectful to look around if we were told to hurry. I think they're going to like look through his memories or something. Or like simulate something for him. Which is the moon. He wants to go to the moon, okay, as I thought. Okay, so do I actually need to go look around this time? He's there, so I'll probably do the woman. Or I can just go around myself. This is the bathroom. Also look for like clues or something. So that is just for turning on the lights. Think there's anything here. For turning them off again. This is his room, so it would be natural to look here. Can you shut up, please? Not clicking her. Medical journals mainly. Forgetting that I can just click where I want to go. There are some pictures here. One of the lighthouse. Woman holding something yellow and blue. That was vague. Animal. 3 people. I guess I needed the kids to tell me what these paintings are about. Oh. You? Remote patient monitor. I'll keep you updated on Johnny's status. I do need to check the menu. I can't just have it on my screen. It would be nice to have it just down in the corner or something. We talk to the kids, I suppose. They're simple being on top of a high shelf. Got the crap and help. Right next to the stairs. Will it be behind here or will it be down? There it is. She can't get it either. That was easy. I can't seem to be able to put it back. It's time to go see the funny room, whatever that entails. The key. Got a book in the study. Could the study be downstairs, or is that in his bedroom? Like his study would be this way. No, that's the bathroom. Thickest book on the upper shelf. And there's the key. I needed to go to the basement. Oof, why do I get so tired of some of these games? Like when I start playing, I'm just getting so tired. I don't know if it's overwhelming. Like this game doesn't seem hard, I'll say. And on the light. This is probably it. Let's see what's inside. Origami figures. Is that what they are? Music box. Can I move around or my path is blocked? Can't really interact with anything else. Let's see what the kids say. old man didn't want anyone to go inside, so he never told him. Basically that they knew about it, I guess. So then he wasn't able to tell them what they meant or represented. More of them. Lighthouse. I guess that's the next step. Check that old lighthouse. How do I even get down there? Don't think it's that way. Be this way then? There it is. South to the street and take the other path to get down to it though. Got my parachute. And me too, I guess. You need to backtrack a little bit. I suppose it's this way. Nope. But it's definitely to the right. South to the street. There was a beach ball. Stories just seem so random. I think we did the backtrack even further down here. Might go to the right. The only other way I can see. Loud snoring squirrel. For battling it. Okay, this was unexpected. Volcanic jump kick, whirlwind slap, Armageddon fist, and shoot. Of course, we gotta go with shoot. Loudest. Guess we won. Interesting. There we are at the lighthouse. Doesn't really make sense that we had to go this way, but alas. course give this game the full run, but I think this is probably a B tier. Over there, I need to check this out first, apparently. River E Wilds. Okay, so it auto walks, that's nice. Here we are. Actually walk around in this one. Colored one. Hello Amada, thank you for the hydrate. You had fun with Maneater. Let's see what's that to say. It'd be nice if Twitch didn't ask me to collab with anyone as soon as I want to lurk anywhere. You ate many men. Did you find out how to... Or never mind, I did see that you went to get the ones on the beach. They weren't actually on the pier. Got to see that you were able to progress in the game. It looks fun. I do have it in my library, I did check, so I'll probably play it at some point myself. Was a good answer. Grab that one. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's part of the lighthouse light, but it didn't look like it. Maybe something. Wait, it's all green now. Why don't you be late by another half an hour? Oh, he's the negative one. She's literally contributing to the job as well. I flopped my way up on the pier to get the rest of the humans. Just needed one more level so I can murder death alligators. Probably best to be prepared for that one, yeah. Helmets on the couch. Initiate. Also killed my first boss shark hunter. That is a human. Like some sort of fisherman, I guess. Interesting. I don't know much about them, but they're probably harder enemies to deal with. I think I really need to get an extension for my earbuds since I like inner monitors. It will be nice to not have to deal with this headset anymore. Now we're scanning through his mind. Anytime you can view your position in time by moving the mouse towards the top of the screen. Okay, so I can't just go back. It rewinds on itself, I guess. By itself. These don't have anything in them right now. Can I go to and change controls? Sigmund Corp. Interesting. Really wish I could use WASD. And go in there. I meant to go downstairs. Can't be anything here. There are some things here, but I think they were here already. This isn't here for whatever reason. Are not interactable. Probably meant to go outside. I didn't click go up here. I had to go past. Yeah, they are special hunters. I see, I see. That's kind of what the name implied, so that makes sense. Probably sitting on the bench or something. It's him and his daughter, I think. Sigmund Agency of Life Generation. I'm gonna move this a bit since it's distracting to see the ad plays. There is some clarity in his mind, but he's still a bit hesitant. See what he says. He knows that it's his time. We can't, but you might be able to. Interesting. So no. I understand why. The moon is beautiful. Telos is essential for helping us to get you to go there. He just knows. He just wants to, I mean. Okay, so in order to fulfill his request, we'll need to go all the way back to his childhood. Probably so helpful. That's good. The paper rabbit. Moon note. Vorbereiten, nicht tun. So this part is in German. Interesting. orbs to push pieces. For my privacy. They have gone. Back in the house with all these paper rabbits, platypus, this one, and also an umbrella. Means we've gone a bit back in time. We used to be there. Part of his memory. Let's see them. And a memento here to hop from. Must have something to do with the umbrella, I think. Really, can you click on it? Found it. Okay, so interesting. The game is in English, but there are some parts that are German. I don't know if that's a bug or because I chose German accidentally at start. Benedict memory links zum Schießen. Interact with objects to establish 5 memory links. You can go upstairs as well. Interact with him. Backpack. There's one jar. Pickled olives. Those are 2 items. Look here. Could be the 3rd one, The Emperor's New Clothes by Hans Christian Andersen. Such a weird story. So I guess all of them are up here. And maybe? No? Fresh wildflowers. Interacting with him again. We have to explain our presence to him at every memory. Let's go crazy. Block maybe? Block is moving but soundless. Go. Memory links established, and I need to interact with this. Hadouken. Now this is in German. This is getting ridiculous at this point. I did have German in like middle school and high school, but not at this level. Genug davon, ab jetzt übernehme ich das Zersmettern der Barrieren. Jeg skal prøve å, let's see, start in German, then talking Norwegian. Wow. Try to save the game and reload it. Maybe actually exit the game entirely. See if it asks me to choose language first. Seems to jump straight into the game. Choose Spanish. Then switch back to English and then load the game. Maybe that will help. Okay, English. A little bit of troubleshooting, but that doesn't bother me too much. It can happen. Hopefully, it doesn't keep going. Let's see. I need to load this file. Wait for about 40 minutes. Now travel to the memento. Okay, now it's in Spanish. Why? This is in freaking English, this is in Spanish. Okay, I know what to do. Exit the game. This is going to be an interesting episode to look back on. Okay, the game is in English. It was defaulted to like Deutsch German. I'll choose English. And may I guess this, but when I get here to this menu, I will choose English. 3rd time's the charm, hopefully. I could play with it, with parts of it in German, but not in Spanish. There are no other good choices. Load. Now travel to the memento, let's see. Memento prepare, do nothing. Okay, so hopefully that solved it. Corner orb can flip the entire diagonal. Interesting. So that's how that works. Current ideal overall, interesting. Can do that again. I think it would be fun to see if I could actually do it ideally. Didn't really understand it the first time, but the second time it makes more sense to actually just do it once. Now we're at the end of his old days. Like, beginning, I would say. When it comes to rain, though, it's better than... Huh? Reminder regardless. Only hops a short period of time. It'll be interesting to see if you actually need to play through all of the life stages, or if you can find something that puts you way back. Enjoy the scenery, let's see. Here he is, of course. He's painting, I think. Oh, he's making he's overlooking the gravestone. The river could be his mother or his wife. That one feels too interesting. Honestly, I just don't think this animal has the right to exist. So it's an animal. The world's not big enough for 2 of you. Confusing. And go inside the lighthouse. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. We go further south. Has to be something I need to find inside the lighthouse. Like you, I'll be able to watch over her every day. You won't be alone anymore. Might never understand why, but I stay true to your wish. I'm sure Anya is grateful to you too. When I'm gone, who is going to watch over us? The male scientist is gone. Who are you? My name is Eva. I was just passing by. Was she your wife? Yes, her name was River, so it was a person. Like, some of his dialogue. Like, what's the word again? Some of the dialogue, like, hinted towards her being, like, hinted towards it being an animal. Indicated was the word. Indicated that it was an animal. Special name. Didn't need to happen. She didn't need to do it. But did she jump from the lighthouse or something? You wouldn't understand. I don't even understand. Let's see what we can find inside the lighthouse. A note about Anya. There might be 2 things at the top. Hopefully there are, so that I find both of them. By the time we got here, I almost thought you fell off the cliff. We have this. This might be part of the lighthouse light, but it could be something behind. I think it actually stands on this. This is so toxic. Have fun re-breaking the barrier for yourself. I don't understand why it has to be this toxic. So this is another memento. Okay, I do need the other 2 to break it. There's one more. There's the old guy himself. there it is. Not gonna say anything. There was a speech bubble. I think from a concept stage or a concept point of view, the idea of this game is very clever. Try this. Okay. It says ideal to do 3. Ideal show the minimum number of moves the memento can be completed with. These are the overall ones I've used. 11. Not 111, of course. Oh yeah, this makes sense. I said this first. Do this and this, then I can just do this. 1, 2, and smart. That one wasn't too hard either, though. This is like a child's toy, I would say, so could potentially put us way back. But he's at his adult stage. It belonged to someone else, it seems. His late wife, perhaps? We pay for your operation. We'll have just enough left for it. So don't you worry. White lie. That's what you call it, right? No, I'm sure we can just stop it. I don't like it when you lie. I calculated our finances. I know how it's like. Why do you try to convince me against my will? We need the money for your medical bills, River. I understand that Anya means a lot to you, but this is just too much. I do wonder who Anya is. Could have been their daughter, but she seems to have much stronger connection to her than him. Let's see, she isn't even... Is that Anya, the platypus? So hope you can help me with it. Depends what it is. When the papers for my treatments get here, I will not sign them. What you do with our money is up to you. But if you would grant my wish, I want you to use it to finish building that house. And then, for every day that you live there, I want you to watch over her. Visit her, speak to her, comfort her. I don't want to be here alone anymore. That will make her happy, it seems. I think that's a major thing for a lot of people who are about to pass on. They know it's their time, they don't care too much about themselves, they just want to... They are more inclined to be at peace if they know people around them are being taken care of. That was most of the chatter. There is still a bit more here. Okay, so she actually made that. What if these are all her figurines? He wrote a song for her. Oh, it's for the piano. That makes sense. Or river. Boy, so cliche. I kind of had the same thought. He's wondering the same thing as I did. So important shouldn't we have seen her in his late memories? Guess he didn't keep that promise after all. Unless what? We shall wait and see. Could be actually the same song. That's a nice little detail. I'm too manly for this, what the hell? It's a quick ride look around yourself. I guess I could leave. So us in the next one. This area looks different. There's no bench. There's no bridge in the second area there. The house is also not built. The hammer there, I think. It's quite a large house. But they saw this cliff and thought it was not dangerous enough without people living on it. But wow. Thought he was gonna say something about how wonderful the view was or something. I'm gonna scribble down something quick. Be nice to know what moments I'll go back to and potentially clip. Might be more consistent in posting clips for shorts. Like, I don't really care too much about YouTube, but it's nice to like use YouTube for the archive function to have like library to look back to if I so desire. It could be great content nonetheless. We gotta go to like the entrance or something. There he is. I can understand it must be overwhelming to him seemingly being in a position where he needs to finish his house for his dying wife or something. Since this is happening before she was in bed there. Nick called and said I should come. Brought you pickled olives, they're your favorite, right? Heard about River. Will she be okay? Her illness was just diagnosed in its late stage. Fortunately, it's treatable. That's good. The medical bills. Must be hard to have to deal with that from your own pocket. Can't afford to finish building this house. Like, the house is pointless if they don't finish it. Like, in worst case scenario, they would finish it and have to sell it, I would say. But, of course, you would need the funds in the meantime. I can barely afford to pay for her treatment. I'm just relieved that she will be okay, but I don't know how much this place means to her. It's going to be heartbroken. Well, Ted and I have been barely getting by since the market crashed. What are you going to do now? I'm going to tell her that we can make it. I'm going to tell her that we can afford everything. I don't want her to do anything crazy. Shouldn't lie to her. You don't understand, Isabel. If she found out, I'm not sure which she'd choose. So what? If she chooses not to save herself for the sake of this place, then so be it. It's what she really wants. Really dislike when you neurotypicals think you know what's best for others. An interesting statement. So F12, which is my screenshot button, is also the pause button. Interesting. I hate when you call me that, Izzy. You think this is all about her? I think it's interesting that you can't really see her face. What about me, Isabel? After all these years, I'm not allowed to be selfish even once? I don't want to be alone, Isabel. I'm not going to let her die. That's arrogant. I guess it could be seen that way. I don't care. Where are you going? I'm going to pick something from this cliff to bring back to her. It'll at least give her some comfort. That doesn't make what you're doing any less wrong. Nick wanted me to give you this. I don't think he's doing much wrong, honestly. That is called Everything's Alright. It isn't. I will pick it up for sure. And the pickled olives. That is the memento. Hammer maybe? Could be relevant. Car is relevant. Hammer is not relevant. I go to the front door maybe. Anything else up here? I like to try to talk to Izzy and see what happens. Of course I can't. There's a bush in the way as well. I might have gone up here and have some what are they called, mementos? I don't know. There they are. Can't go any further. Okay, there's nothing happening here, like no mini cutscene or anything. Prepare this one. This one likely also has like the thing to yeah, ideal to do just 3. See if I'm able to do that. I just need to check something quickly. Here. Okay. Good. So these 3 as well. I don't know if they are relevant. Really, I would turn all of these as well, but then this one will be turned, I suppose. We turn all of these on this diagonal, but I would turn this one. Yeah, so anything outside here won't be turned. I'm just unsure about these. I think I'm giving this way too much thought, and I see that I don't have much time left. Try this one, let's see what happens. So when they're like this, maybe they need to be turned twice, I don't know. Maybe they were just meant to be as is. I did them in like 5 or 6, so not too bad. Then I can activate it. I think this will probably be on my list to continue at a later date. In addition to like Deadlock and her story maybe. You guys are really going for it, huh? That's Ted, I think. Construction is starting in just a few months. It's a bit of a squeeze, we have to split the payment. With financing, we'll make do. How wonderful having a dream house built at such a beautiful site. At your wedding at the lighthouse near there all those years ago, didn't you? Nicholas, it says. Okay, I don't know who Ted is then, and who this is. That's not all that's special about it. We had a long history with that place. It'd be the parents of the kids, actually. Well, it's good to have some good news at a get-together for once. Cheers and congratulations, you two. It's interesting when there are games that don't play out chronologically, but they like backtrack. The owls need to go out and have a chat. Probably gonna be like, what about my needs? Ever since the incident, she's been making these strange rabbits out of paper. We're gonna be able to see the incident soon, and did have a feeling that it wasn't actually him who made them, but her. Like, even if she made one that was blue and yellow, that didn't indicate that she made all of them. But it seems to relate more to her. Origami rabbits. It would be nice to know how to do those, but I guess it takes a lot of paper. Been doing nothing but making the same rabbits day in and day out. Our house is literally filled with them now. Didn't Isabel say that something like that is a common trait with River's condition? Yes, but something doesn't feel right this time. When I ask her about it, she never answers. Instead, she gets this distant look in her eyes. It's almost as if she wants something from me. And the strange thing is, I feel like there's something I owe her too. Have you asked Isabel? Yes, she said she talked to her about it, but got nothing. Kind of reminds me of the mother passing away in Heavy Rain, actually. Well, I'm certainly not one to inquire, but I'll tell you this. I've known you since middle school, and you're notorious for overthinking. So, okay, these are apparently an old couple. These are they are childhood friends. You're probably just imagining things. There's no need to get too worked up. Usually when someone says that, something's always wrong. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, you're probably right. That was, what is it saying? It's not small-minded, but it's like very considerate of him to actually acknowledge that even though he strongly disagrees, he takes his opinion and like his contradictory advice into consideration. Probably always right. And then he has to ruin the situation. Wait, so even he himself never knew what was up with those rabbits? Forget about the stupid rabbits, we got bigger problems. It's a confined memory and there's no mementos anywhere. Don't worry, we can probably draw one out of him. How? Leave it to me. Just gotta give the bartender a quick visit first. The bar of pickled olives. Check. Interesting. I'm sorry, we don't take checks. Oh, just put it on my tab then. So we're getting resetted. Ooh, so smart. Just blurring him up. You're such an ass. Clever. That's one of the mementos. There's actually a lot of interesting moments in this game. So, is it already on this table? I feel like this was here before. Why is that a bottle of pickled olives you're sporting? Yeah, are you a fellow olive lover? Indeed I am. Just got a fresh bottle of them myself, in fact. Mind if I join you? Sure, why don't you grab a seat? We'll down a bottle together. Oh, yeah, that sounds just swell. Disable taste simulation. That is the correct answer. Interesting story, I guess. This will probably also unlock the other two. What was this? That is the memento. Put it there. Don't worry. Yeah, it's been her doing it, so she doesn't think he can do it, I think. Yeah, of course he would do that. What's the next one? The smash from My Hero Academia. Masharu. I don't know how it said. I just played it in Fortnite. Let's see. One will probably be more difficult than the previous one. Ideal 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some of these might need to be flipped twice. If I flip these two will flip as well, but they are tight. They are like linked here. Do 1, and I need to flip these ones again, and then this back. Let's try this one first. Yep. I am smart. Let's do this. Activate. Back at the lighthouse, and it seems to be like fall or something. Beautiful. Not the ideal place to spawn in. And now I'm on his team. These guys actually hate each other. Whether they work together at all. Feels like it's just as much a story about them as it is a story about the old man. Why would they abandon her like this? I suppose she just no longer is just no longer needed. No longer needed? The ships, I mean. You know how it is. Now that everything has GPS and all that. Look, river. This place means a lot to me too, and I've been thinking. In our current state, things have been pretty stable. If we say well, in a few years, we could afford to build a house on top of here. It's going to be a squeeze, but we'd be able to see her from the window. in the morning, at night, would always be nearby. And we could walk here anytime. She'll never be alone again, John. Wow. I really struggle with reading. Was thinking it went well, but it started to be a bit more difficult. I'll be able to watch over her every day. Yeah, we will. That really means a lot to her. Which is a beautiful thing. Remember what happens, don't you? Like watching a train wreck. The ending isn't any more important than any of the moments leading into it. Can't really predict the future, like when you go back to the memories, of course you know what the future will be. But usually, of course, you do not know what the future will be, what the future will hold. Okay, I'll interact with these two first. And go through the door. This one could be more tricky. I meant to go down, maybe like scope out the site or something. They were referring to the lighthouse as Anya. Also. Then the river. She declined treatment for the sake of a lighthouse. Oh, that makes sense. Like, she wants, instead of they spend so much on the house, instead of saving her, she wants him to use the money to restore the lighthouse. It's a very noble thing. In stranger things in the course of the job. Am I meant to go further down, or? I'm supposed to follow them, but they're already here. I'm not sure what that means. Might be a scene that plays over and over again that they walk past. I'm missing 2 of them so far. This is probably the site that the house would be built on. I know what I would need to interact with. Okay, that was the final 2. This was where they crashed their car. The memento was a note that I got in my inventory. No. Okay, this one. Where do I actually find the memento? Maybe I need to go further. Not necessarily on the road, but they wandered onto here. There is something here, actually. I think that is probably the memento. It's not allowed to touch it this time. Ideal, 5 times. Interesting. Like, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but at the same time, it's fun to actually give it a proper try. Like, instantly you could think to do these 2, then you would do this one. Like these 2. If you do these 3, then this one would flip. Then you would need to flip this one again. Which flips these 2. Do this and this. Would that be enough? This one, I don't think. Let's see. one that only takes into account some of these and not the entire thing. Like, this one is also interesting. I think these ones are for like later stages of the game. Let me just try and see if I fail it. I think either between this one or this one. I think this one makes more sense. One seems a bit trickier to do. And that messes up this one. I think that I just undid what I did. Ooh, this works. I thought I'd actually messed it up quite badly, but that worked. Not ideal, but not far off. With this one. This is actually a pretty chill puzzle. I like puzzles that are not too hard, but propose a challenge. Now I'm in this stage of the life. That is probably the half point. Like, the half point is after this, I would say. Still here. Rabbit. I knew that it had something to do with it. Anything else that could be interesting? Like window, maybe? It seems like it was a room that she was lying in at the end, so maybe she didn't even get to the house, because I can't remember seeing this window in the house, or like this room. It could be his house that was remodeled. Depends. Downstairs is different. A box of plain papers, that could be relevant. I think the piano is relevant. Baby grand piano. Nothing of relevance there. Okay, it was relevant. Good. Nothing remarkable in the kitchen. Not here either. Try to keep going. This is what he's been talking about, that he's asking about them and doesn't really respond. Or she does actually, maybe that's later. Something that is starting to drive him crazy, maybe? Just a paper rabbit, I don't know how else to describe it. I think that would be a little bit inconsiderate, since it clearly means a lot to her. It does look sad now. Now she doesn't want to talk. I think the bucket has something to do with it. I think I know her condition, but this is rather odd even for that. think she's... Do you? Perhaps, who knows? Like you said, she's not our client. Just get what we're paid for over with. I think it would be key to understand her, to understand him. Many long strands of orange hair has to be from her. One more thing. Probably the platypus again. That is the memento. Since this she started it. Doesn't look like she did all this in one day. She could have done it, but like, I would think that it started smaller. All of them. Must be such an interesting job. We'll activate this one. Or prepare first to activate. Okay, this one has 3 ideal steps. I think it is pretty obvious what I need to do this time. I think the less steps are ideal. Easier it is to actually see them all. Like if there's like 5 or 6 ideal steps, you know that there will be some intricate switching to do. And activate it. Platypus toy is in the car now. I don't know whose car this is. Go up. I can probably go further to the left. No, I can't. What is missing? I like that actually, that detail, so that you know that not relevant. You know, like where it ends and such. And there wasn't anything up here either. Okay. Bridge is here, but I don't know if anything has been done for like the house this stage. Pretty much probably just a barren area. This is where the house used to be, isn't it? The house that never should have been. I mean, really, what is it about unusually high and dangerous places that attract people? Phobia? That a fear of heights? Interesting. Go this way? Place used to look a lot different. Here they are enjoying the lighthouse in all its glory. Is that why you approached me back then? Yeah. What about now? I suppose it's just a part of it. Look, it was a long time ago. It's not irrelevant now, but Izzy said I should tell you the truth. Shouldn't have tainted our first meeting like that. What is that? Can you throw this as far as where Anya's at? I don't know, you want me to try? Would you? I think it's nice that it's a cliff overlooking a cliff. She was dangerously close to the edge. I think this memory isn't too far from the last. I think they may be connected. Probably. Need to... Backpack is probably the memento this time. Yes. I'm missing one. But did you cut her hair anyway? A light long hair? Okay. That was all. So thankfully you don't have to go on a wild goose chase to find the last things. Could be that the game gives you what you're missing. At the end, it seems more like it's tied to like the conversation and stuff. Prepare this one. I think this is the final one I can do. This one is ideally done in 4 steps. It's also a pretty simple one. Activate it. Now we're at the start of his not young adult days, but like his properly come of age days, you could say. Everyone with it is different, John. Just because she and I share the syndrome doesn't mean we share the same head. But you must be able to help somehow. Everything was okay at first, but now she's made more aloof than before. Even when we're in the same room, she's never really there. It's starting to take a toll on me. Just don't know how to take it anymore. Well, I can speak for her, but many of us do long for connections. Though, being able to articulate it is a different story. Just because she struggles to express it, it doesn't mean she doesn't feel anything. It's still there, right? Sometimes you just have to have faith. Have faith that she cares. Okay, I thought you said what, but it's that. That's pretty difficult to do, day in and day out. You know? It could be either like akin to the comment of her saying you neurotypicals, that it's some neurodivergence. It could be a lot actually, or it could be like Alzheimer's and stuff, but that hasn't been too apparent. I think, now that the time's up, I think that this will probably be one of the games that I revisit. And I think that it's nice that when I think I need to click through this, but when I clicked on the menu and saved it, when I had the language issues, for one, I was diagnosed when I was still young. Okay, then it's probably with neurodivergence, since Alzheimer's is not probably diagnosed so that early. But yeah, I was able to like save and jump straight into where I was, which is a good thing, that you don't like start at a certain checkpoint, but you start exactly where you left off. With effort, it's not impossible to acquire a guise of social norms systematically. You know what? I both envy and pity River. Me, I'm an actress because I've been doing it all my life. Not only on stage, but off stage, and at practically every moment. I've gotten good at it because acting is the only option I have. It's the only way for me to be quote-unquote normal. River, she never did that. She remained an outcast and refused to learn to step against it. I don't know if it was by choice or by limit, whether bravery or cowardice. There are days when I just can't stand faking it anymore. And then I realize that it's too late. The Isabel that people know of is all an act, and the real me has long become a stranger. I think in the end, I just envy her. I've never met a woman with it before. And technically you still haven't met one. And part of our business, let's move. Right, save here. In this save slot. Right, I think this will probably be an A tier or B tier. But as I usually do, I will rank the games at the end of the stream. And also a note, I might go into the wheel during one of the breaks and actually remove duplicate entries because I recently switched browsers. I have had some issues with ads starting to pop up in different places on Chrome, even though I use uBlock, but unfortunately uBlock has been disabled on the Google Marketplace, which means that I can't it has been disabled on my Chrome when I had to change some settings, reset some settings due to some issues with Twitch resetting to Norwegian. So I managed to switch browsers to Brave, and while doing so, it reset my progress with the wheel. I don't think it didn't do that with Tier Maker since that is saved, but I think the other, Wheel of Names was just saved locally. But anyways, I'll initiate the break and switch games. I'll be back in a few. Just turn off the timer. I'll be back in a few. It is now time for the second game. Started here on Epic, and then switch to the game screen. Just do the timer right away. I've also been able to switch the category as well. So this time it seems that I'm actually remembering most things. It'll be interesting to see if we can actually detect game. This is like a anniversary collection, so there it is. Otherwise I would have had to enable display capture. Yeah, out of it just fine. That's great. Okay, so there's a lot of different games here. It does seem that it is adapted to controller. Wouldn't really think that it would be. My controller wasn't even plugged in, so I don't know why the plus, like the X, showed up. Let's see my mouse here. Okay, now it works. I did use the arrow keys before. Didn't do anything. This is the first one. Wonder how many of these I can actually try out. Start gameplay. Or start game. Ooh, I love this like old Nintendo style pixel art. Just start key. Enter is pause. You can crouch or debag. Move. Is there any? It's jumping on the A button. Interesting. One is save. Return. Which one do I click? That is the menu. Okay, I have jump and I have movement. Castlevania saga starts, fittingly enough, with a castle. Took some damage there. At first I just thought these were like slime blobs, but they seem to be like sort of ghoul. Wow, I'm really bad at this. I think I just need to be on the move. Like, if I jump when I'm moving, I can't cancel the movement. If I jump while I'm static or stationary, I can't move. That's a like issue with this game. Oh, player enemy. This could actually be too hard for me. I might actually switch to the second title. Because I do not have like any attacks, it seems. I can just move around. I can't even go up here either. Would like to actually go up here. Seems safer, I guess. Like, I would expect to be able to actually... Okay, where am I supposed to go? Supposed to go to the red door, I think, but how do I actually go up? Maybe that is what the up key is for. It's not for jumping, but it's for traversing upwards or something. Try that. Ooh. Makes it a little bit easier at least. This is such a silly game. Of course, there's flying creatures as well. I wish you could jump on top of them like you do in Mario. Is that an ability? How in the world would I use that? Let's see. Controls. Whip, jump, jump, whip. Which button was this again? 1? Could be like Q, E. Like, this is why I thought like a controller would be smart. Let me try my controller once again. Ooh, there we go. So this game was designed for a controller, basically. Just where I thought I could just go through the entire building, but I guess not. There are like these secret stairs. You can definitely see the charm of this game. Jump is there. This is pretty brutal though. Wow. I guess I'll just can I go straight here? I don't think I can. I'm supposed to go down. That has been established. 2 buttons that are jump, 2 buttons that are whip. I need to just use one. This is jumping, this is whipping. That'll help me get less confused. I immediately start using other buttons. Of course I do. Only these creatures wouldn't spawn all the time. Wrong button, wrong button. Do you get an item? I don't know how to use the item and keep keep getting a new item, which like overrides the one that I have. It doesn't really matter, does it? Here I am once again on the other side. Taking less damage this time. Really wish it was the other way around, as I prefer to jump with either Y or A, but this time it's X or B. Ooh, I fell down. Interesting. I just clicked the action button, as usual. Get through my item. Again, my item was just thrown. So, okay, this is probably the enemy. That's like the health bar over there. I think you need to like jump, then go down to get to this area. How do I choose to continue? Enter maybe? And respawn all the way at the start. I'll give this one more go. Probably dive not too far into this and then try out the second title. Okay, this is much easier now. Deal with those stupid ghouls. More the Castlevania Pro. Okay, missed one of them. Get more hearts, but can I just get more health? Somehow I took damage from that, I think. That granted me nothing. Mainly went above last time to get away from the ghouls, but now I can deal with them. Oof. Oh, I'm struggling with the buttons. This is jump, this is action. Whatever happened. Come on. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Those candles just disappeared on me. Right, alright. Right. Just wish I could get some basic health and not just parts for later. I don't know why I faced the other way. Whatever that is. Only some of these items would heal me. can't go this way and the ghouls can spawn there. It's rude. Back here, I don't have much health, so I just die to that bat very quickly. Could have hit it. I'm safe here. I was not safe. Could actually get to me there. I don't think I can win this fight, to be honest. So I'll go back and try the second title. Let's see. Actually. I'll also switch the category in OBS. Give me a moment and I'll do that. Simon's Quest. It would be nice if they had the anniversary collection as a category, and I guess it wouldn't be wrong to too wrong to stream on like only the Castlevania category, but like I think it's better to be accurate, like in terms of if there's clips or anything. There we go. If this one is easier to play. One was made 2 years later. The first one was from 1986, I think. I might actually disable Seripop thing since it's pretty much the only thing chatting. Bit disruptive, I would say. Like, the idea is nice, but like chat being just Seripop telling people that another break is starting, another break is happening, another break is finishing. Press start key. Game start. It has like the password system, which is interesting. Layer 3. This is different. Where am I meant to go? The one I can also just jump straight or jump from one side. I can't like cancel the movement or start the movement. Just go here. Why not? At least I can still whip like usual. Maybe that's a staple across all games, that you have like the same abilities and more or less the same moveset. The wolves. Whack them twice. Guess we can actually just go down. Okay. Yeah, what a horrible night to have a curse, I guess. This bastard shoots flames. Now the skeletons, which usually are like recently required one hit, need to whack them twice now. Not surprised. Oh, player 2. So maybe it says that maybe I have 3 lives and then I'm dead. Maybe that's what that's all about. Player 1. Okay, this will be difficult, especially with the ones that shoot fire. Not really much I can do there. Continue, please. Player 3, I have 3 lives. I have 2 lives. Did spawn at the same spot, which is nice. Can I just, like... It'd be nice to just speedrun that area. Can't even hit him from here. Go. Okay, this will be a mix of speed and tactics. Yeah, that doesn't work. You do lose a lot of health quickly in this game, and it would be nice if you could like pick up health, but you can't. Come on, there's like no room here at all. Just get me out of here. It's interesting that they actually remaster all of these games. I don't know how late they did the last entry into the series, but these are like the late 90s or like late 80s games, I mean. Do not die from going in here. Nice. Come on, please. Needs to be like quicksand or something. Oh, I lose health over time. Okay. I am now a steaming pile of ash. This isn't as easy to control as it might look. Yes. Wrong button. The morning sun has vanquished. Has vanquished the horrible night. The curse disappears, I guess. Horrible monsters are still here. I did not expect that. I landed atop something here. Let's see where I'm actually meant to go. Or if I go out and just go here. I can go back to the forest. I don't want that. Kinda looks like you can land. I think that you can land like next to the gate there, but then start climbing. I don't know why that happened. If I can replicate it. Can't. Might have hit my oh, this game. Seems that I can go. Yeah. Right. Time to try the third title in the series. Which is called Dracula's Curse. This is the 1990. All of these were for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Advance. No. Game Boy? The Game Boy? Game Boy. This is for the Sega Genesis, maybe? Ooh. This latest game is from 2019. Interesting. The book. Pick. No, for family computer. This is from 1990. I don't know how far we'll make it here, but I'll do the third one. Have some water in the meantime. I actually did anticipate to only be able to try like one or two of these, but it seems that I'll be able to try most of them, if not all. Enter your name. Can I just type? Huh? We'll do just... Bro. Oh. OBR. Ubu. I don't know how to do this. Is this how you enter it? No. Again. B-R... No. Why is this so difficult? B-R-O... Worked. Castlevania Christianity Edition. Christianity comes to Transylvania, perhaps. Looks more like the first game again. No enemies so far, that's nice. They don't need to like... appreciate it when they don't spawn a bunch of enemies right away. We're now technically in the castle. Here are the enemies. Thankfully there's not like a million of them just yet. Like this is how the first game sort of started in my opinion. You have like a few enemies for you to get used to them. When it's like a million ghouls coming at you, then it's a bit hard when you haven't yet figured out the controls. Get whacked. I don't think I can jump this gap. No, I can't. For some reason this reminds me of Terraria when you are fighting Skeletor. That's his name, I don't really remember. I haven't lost a lot of life yet. It's nice. You can actually whack his projectiles, which is good. No. down here. Okay, I actually walk up on top of this. Good. I had to clear my throat for a moment. This is my favorite one so far. It's a bit more balanced. It's a lot of health that I've lost. That enemy just appeared and then gone again. Just keep going this way. Would have been typical of me to just fall down there. It's the wrong button and fall down. That wasn't the end of the level, so I was supposed to go down this thing. Hello Jack, it's good to see you. It is going alright. Christmas is upon us, so looking forward to that. It's gonna be nice to hang out with family and take it slowly. Have a bit of time off from work as well. Looking forward to that. Having an alright time with these games that I'm trying today. Hope everything is well with you as well. I hit this one. There we go. I got money, whatever that's good for. Try going up. Not made it through this many doors. One of these yet. Thanks, I'm doing alright, just trying to relax and let go of things. Looks so old school, I didn't realize it was the third. I think this one was... what year was it? Not 1990 already, right? It could be 1990. The other two were 1986 and 1988. Definitely quite old school. And it's like a remastered collection that was free on Epic. It's alright, like the first one was very difficult. This one, a bit more balanced. Didn't have a clue on what my objective was in the second one. Hopefully you're able to let go of things, like you mentioned. When did you get in on Epic? It was free, I think, the start of December. It was like free for a week. Like, if you didn't pick it up, I don't think you missed much, but it's still, like, interesting to see them remaster classic games. I don't know if I can. Okay. There it is, and it's a boss or something. Oh, come on. Let me take a good whack at you. Yeah, I think I know my strategy for this one. Did I spawn all the way start? I did. Okay, I'm not gonna play through all of that again. So that means I'll try the next title in the series. Which is Super Castlevania 4. Castlevania 4. This one, let's see. This one was 1990, this one is from 1991. Ooh, that's bright. Enter your name again. So weird how this works. That was a different action button. Let's see. O. How do I lock it in this time? There? Maybe? No? Bro, www. No. Hopefully I can get past this screen. From the older games, it's not really stated plainly what you're supposed to do. Okay, just press the menu button. Okay, that works. This may look more like something I've seen. Kind of gives me like Street Fighter or Tekken vibes. I don't remember how those old games look, but I feel like it's something along these lines. Okay, let's see, can I jump up and down? Okay, this time I can actually cancel movement somewhat, which is nice. Like many of these titles, it starts with me entering a castle. Trying to picture people being all excited after picking up these games from a store. Like from like a cartridge or something. And walk on this grass, right? The other ones are on the other side, of course they are. I can actually choose the direction. I can even hit up. I say this one is better than the third one already. It is on the other side. And it automatically climbs the stairs as well instead of having me fall down, which I appreciate. But maybe I can actually... I don't think I can go down here actually. was sure that I hit that. That took 3 damage per hit. Wow. Simon didn't climb the stairs, that's probably because I did a jump. This was actually quite fun. Like there's something to the old graphics, but this is, I wouldn't say more modern necessarily. Just like blinging, yep. Wow. Kind of pointless place to have it, but good for tutorial purposes, I suppose. I died. As long as I don't spawn all the way back, I'm fine. But for a moment that any hearts I collected actually went towards my health, but I was wrong on that one. Like that for a moment. The church music is pretty epic. It's such an epic adventure right now. See. Also, thank you. And how far do you normally get in these games before you decide it's not for you? It's related to like the timer and the pin that I have put up, that I will try the games out for, like, if there's enough content, if you're not like stuck or running out of things to do, then I'll try it for 90 minutes. Or sometimes I will end it earlier, like if it's not for me, if it just doesn't work as intended, or I'm just super confused and not enjoying it. So the timer is up. I might quit it earlier, but if there's enough to keep me going, I will keep it going until like 90 minutes have passed, and then at the end of the stream I will rate the games that I played. Okay, so trap. Shouldn't try to jump it. It makes sense. Glad to hear that. Just realize that there's so many free games out there that you don't really get to play. Not only free games, but also games that you get through like a humble bundle or like a giveaway, and you don't know. You probably won't play the game since, like, imagine that you have Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto on your wishlist, and you win like a small indie title that you might not think is for you. And then give it a try, and it might actually be a game you enjoy, or it might be like so-so game. So I think it's nice to like give games a try. How many of these games have you found that you wanted to keep going and come back to them? I would say at least one. There's one game called Earthlock, which was very fun. That is the highest rated game I have so far. At the end of the stream, once I've done with it, I will pull out the tier list, and you can see all the games that I've played so far. There's also a lot of games like still in that tier list that I haven't moved yet since I haven't played them. I will also add more free games to that list, since Epic Games does free games every week, but during Christmas they do one every day. So if I'm able to grab them all, like I will be gone for at least 2 days, I think I'll bring my laptop if I can remember. I will also add those games eventually. So it will be started like around 70 games. Could be up to like 90 or even 100 games before I am finished. And sometimes there can be like stigma with free games, like, are they terrible games? Are they like something that people wouldn't pay money for? I think like it's interesting that some games are free to claim or just free to play, while other games are given through bundles but actually have a price and are given away for free on Epic, which kind of challenged that. Like sometimes the games that are given away could be games that are like a small game for like $5 or like $10, a very cheap one, which is given away for free, and sometimes they even give away like AAA titles. It could really be anything. This is definitely Medusa's level. Come on. This is where I started. Unfortunately, I was thrown all the way back here. This time I haven't played for long this title, so I will try again to progress. Like if I get kicked back to the start one more time, I might not continue. This one has been the most enjoyable so far, the most responsive. Okay, what button was it again? Not that. The button is B on this one, for whatever reason. Were there more of these... No? More of these candles? I don't blame you, these older platforms can be frustrating. I'll never forget Zelda 2 was like one of the most frustrating games ever. Yeah, like some of these games might have been great when they came out, and they might have been more playable on their original platform, such as whether they are an arcade game or if they are like Nintendo game, like these are Super Nintendo or like Nintendo Entertainment System games. Okay, can't go through here. But it's interesting that it was remastered in the first place, and it's worth giving it a try. Like, I've seen people talk about how Castlevania series are their favorite video game series ever, so it's worth giving it a shot for that reason alone. But you can't do this? Oh, come on. Coward. Ooh. I should break one of those blocks. To clear my throat for a moment and then didn't see that it was not claimed yet. So I need to be more careful so I don't have low health when I get to the boss. I think it was a boss, or no, I just fell down this time. The boss was actually... thought it was a boss, but it was just an enemy within the block or something. Music is very epic at least. Enjoy it. This was where I died, but it's a bit further. Already lost some health, but I do have... I haven't like completely fallen off or completely died yet this time. You bastard. Oh. Strike that from the record. Going to drop down until fireballs have been launched. Why is it so quick? I don't know why or how. I do actually have time, like a timer, so I should probably hurry a bit. I don't know how long this level is, but it's probably not necessary to whack all the braziers. Braziers? I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah, try to mainly whack this. Going. I've been this far, I don't think. I might have been here. Okay, I haven't been here. Never mind, I have been here. That didn't look familiar. Must have been very short on time during my first attempt. Can see the horse. Come on. guys don't drop anything, so unless they're like in my way, I like no reason to hit them, I would say. But a bad way to die. We get some more time. I don't think it's mainly what I had left when I entered this area. Lines up with that. Guys are so annoying. You think he can follow me here? Managed to take 1 health point off of it. I think it would be essential for me to not take any damage here. I have the best chance at beating the boss. Or not. I'll probably get to the game over screen very soon. Hopefully those only did 1 damage or dealt 1 damage point each. Hoping I could run away before I was like ready to be under it. Okay, I lost. I'll try the next title. Which is the Castlevania Adventure. Seems to be a Game Boy title. Castlevania Adventure. Where is this? It's not Castlevania The Adventure, because that one is from 1989, this one is from 1991. No, this is from 1989, okay. Castlevania The Adventure. Just get everything ready here. 30 minutes left for the Castlevania games. Push start key. Oh, this is slow, but it really does feel like a. Okay, so it was an enemy. It really does feel like a Game Boy title. It's a very weird concept to base your game on whacking enemies and also whacking candles in castles. Like, in all the games you have to, like, you receive items from whacking these wax candles. I don't think I'll play this one for long. It's slow to respond. Oh, this is the eyeball from Terraria. The cross from Castlevania 3. Okay, it was interesting, but it was very difficult to control this game. I'm just gonna skip to the next one. This... I like the menu though, it's very accessible. This one is called Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge. There's also a Game Boy title, okay. Thanks. Looks like the 80s. Yeah, it's like it's made in the early 90s for the Game Boy, so I can understand why it looks a bit older than the others. The Game Boy was a great system, but it's also a system with much more considerate limitations than Super Nintendo. Like the Nintendo Entertainment System in general. Find this one. Belmont's Revenge. Could be easier to control, or it could be more of the same. Stage select, I will select the first stage, which I guess is this one. Pixel Pal is coming. Can go that way. This is maybe a conveyor thing. I don't know what it is. Could be like hazardous. Oh, it pulls me in. Okay. Doesn't make me take damage, but good if I'm not careful. Yes. Hate enemies like this. There's a lot of them in like Super Mario 2. More cracking blocks, similar to Castlevania 4. Wow, to me, such a Castlevania pro. It feels weird to know all this, but I played those games literally less than 30 minutes ago. This one is a bit more responsive, still like has some of the limitations that the other title had. What about the coin? One behind me as well, it seems. They're easy to deal with. It kind of reminds me of like level 7-2 in Mario 2. It's like the final level. In terms of like, that was a like Sky City, and this also seems to be like a Sky City. This one is fun so far. Annoying to be stalked by that one. Come on, I'm so slow. And slide down. It wasn't easy to know that was a function in this game. And I died. Pretty cruel design of your castle. Wait for this one and slide down. I like to do things in my own pace, so I'm not a big fan of like having to perform an action super quickly or do a sequence of events like quickly. And if you fail, you have to like you have to repeat the same sequence. For the life of me, I couldn't think of repeat. I just had retry in my head and correct. Like in theory it is, but like not in the context. Please don't kill me. I thought I had more lives. I thought I had 6 lives. I think that does it for this one. Always have to remember which button it is to, like, I don't know what it is on the gamepad I'm using, but I need to use 1 on the keyboard, which is so odd. And we have Castlevania Bloodlines, Castlevania the New Generation. I don't know if they are separate games. Only the North American version is included. Yes. Castlevania Bloodlines. Nami? There's been a few ones about Dracula, but this one actually starts with a backstory, I guess. With Bartley? Player start. Don Morris or Eric Licard? Vampire Killer, Arcade, Card Spear. Born in Spain, born in this. We are once again in Transylvania, ruins of the Castle Dracula, Romania. I like that they had Denmark and Sweden completely modeled, but Norway was just not there. You can only do it each direction and diagonally. Fine. Even though these games are charming, they seem to be more of the same. Just the same concept rehashed for a new console, new graphics, or a new generation. Even though all the games came out not too far from each other. I won't lie and say that it isn't enjoyable, because it is somewhat fun. Probably, like, the collection as a whole is probably a C tier at best. For someone who grew up with this, it's probably amazing. See? And we are back to continuous waves of enemies. Let's see, how can I... Okay, my jumps are static once more. Castlevania 4 was actually the best one in that regard, that it allowed you to cancel jumps and also start moving during a jump. The stage seems to be pretty much copied from Castlevania 1, I think so. Yep, it's pretty much the same exact stage, just with newer graphics. With Demon Doggy. I didn't have much health there, so not much I could have done. Just gonna spam this. Get wrecked, nerd. That's what I call sportsmanship. Those dripping bodies. At first I thought they were enemies, like sending projectiles down on me, but bodies. I don't remember this part from the first game. Annoying when there's enemies on all sides. So easy to take damage here. One hit and they're through. This one doesn't seem to have a timer. It'd be nice if they could stay here and I could hit them. Somehow that knocked me off the platform. Might be as little as 2 hits away from extinction. Pretty much what I expected, that if you jump on it once, then it... Jump too far. Go. Nice. Pretty much dead here, I think. Hope I can respawn here. I'm dead completely. I am. So I'll try the final title. See, continue to, I'll probably restart at the same spot. Like at the start, I mean. Oh, I actually get to start here. Then I'll continue here. This one was a lot of fun. I'll probably say this one and the 4th one, the best ones. Took a lot of unnecessary damage there. Ah, wrong button. No comments at all. Wow. See, yeah, this seems more able to actually see what's happening in the game than the other ones. Yeah, something along those lines, like the other ones have pretty old graphics and sometimes it's hard to like tag along to what's happening, but this one a bit more refined, if you could say that. The boss battle. I hit you. Don't see any health for them, so maybe it's not the boss. Ooh, I was lucky. I have like 1 health point, and I'm almost up by the moon at this point. This is apparently Dracula's abandoned castle in Romania. Before I continue, I just need to write something down. Like, you get a lot of coin items and sometimes you even get hearts, but like they don't go towards your health bar, which is annoying. That's why he can get an insta-kill on me. That was unfortunate. That didn't happen last time. Game over. I have one more shot, I think, at this. Notice how it still says stage 1. How is it stage 1N, but still it's stage 1? Oh, come on. Come on. So bad it is. Thing is that I'm supposed to hit the up button. If I just go forward, I will fall to my death, which is what I've done at least twice now. Not really intuitive for me to press forward. To press up, I mean. How did you fall through the stairs? It's like, if you go forward, you'll fall. If you go up, you'll go up. So you'll just walk off the platform that you're standing on. It's a bit dumb, yeah, especially for me who takes time to adapt to such things. Do the strategy as before. Just spam at him. Come on. Did I actually complete a full stage? Ooh. That's interesting. Correct strats. Yeah, I'm inclined to believe that. It's the most feasible option. Press start to next stage. I think I'm actually gonna take the last 7 minutes to try the final title. I don't know how that one works. Thank you for the GG's. Eat Dracula. Final one. An angry sun. This looks a little bit more happy-go-lucky. Really look like the other Castlevania games. Is it Mario? We actually have projectiles in this game? Wow. Okay. It'd be a nice change of pace. Are you kidding me? Like, there is some space there. Why did I count as a hit? You thought? Music is fun. Don't stand still. Almost missed out on that one. Didn't know it would appear. Oh, these are just windows. They were like platform blocks, some kind. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is the most fun out of the whole bunch. This is actually the kind of game that I could play until the very end. Of course, you only have 4 minutes left, so it will have to do with a taste of what the game is about. Ooh, I can actually walk on top of these cogs. It seems very touching of the spacing, but yeah, seems like a fun little game because the power is decently strong. Yeah, exactly, like you have only 3 projectiles at the time, but most enemies so far have been like a single hit. I think I'm supposed to go on top of the pendulum here. Missed it. You can teabag in this game also. Really looking forward to a bathroom break at this point. That's not good. Okay, so these only react if you jump on them. Interesting. And walk across them just fine. I was wondering why those were different color. It was that simple. This is the boss. Oh, that took more time than it should have. Don't seem to like take damage from this too much. It's actually a difficult fight. Okay, I failed that, and time's up, which is great timing. I will end this here, and I'll return in a few minutes with the final game, which is called Witch categories right away. How would you deal with the running? Yeah, that was a difficult part. I couldn't move that fast myself. It's fun, you've heard of it. A good sign. I feel like it's a multiplayer game, which should be decent to play with others as well. And I play solo as well, I mean. Do have this bug with OBS sometimes, even though I switch category, it defaults back to the one that you're currently on. yeah, timer and then break screen. I'll be back soon. her story was actually very scary at the start. Alright, I have returned. Apologies for the extended break. I removed the duplicate entries on the wheel of names, and then I realized that since I switched browsers, the progress on the tier list has also reset. Just realized that another tier list reset, which is a bit annoying. But I'll start the next game. Widget. I wonder if this game has controller support. I'm sure it should have. Won't be terrible if it doesn't, but I prefer controller support. Winter Dream. It's almost like the best Fortnite. Basic game mode, global, Europe. It'll be interesting. I have no idea what I'm doing in this game. I see that tab I have open has frozen. I'm supposed to hide? Or... Look at this low texture face. So there's witches and there's vehicles. I don't know what that is. Am I one of them now? Okay, so that's clever. Like, if you die, then you're put on the other team. Game is interesting. It seems fun. It could be fun with people. You're probably right about it being a fun game, Jack, but I don't know if it has, like, a lot of content. Like, if I'm meant to just run around not knowing what I'm doing for 1.5 hours, then... yeah. Throwing, like, potatoes or something. And then I have a cooldown. Like, this is the issue with live service games, is that there could be many great ideas for a live service game. This is probably one of them, but it does rely on having a lot of players, or of course bot compatibility, which isn't that fun when there's little players. Like, a lot of great games are held back by not having enough players for it to survive. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is one of those instances where, like, I could cut it short because, like, this is fun, I guess, but once I don't see myself playing more, then I won't keep playing. It's just simple. I don't know how many watches are left. One. If we don't find before the timer runs out, and win. Glad that you're at least put on the other team instead of having to, like, spectate for 4 minutes. We leave this to the pros. The witch won? Or the witches, I mean? I don't know if it counts anyone in the witch team. We have a lot of distance. I don't know if that is an achievement or not. Exit to menu. I feel like this game is the kind of game that has, like, a battle pass or something. Optimization. Fifth anniversary. This game in 2022, so this game is 7 years old. Wow. So this was like a new title this year or last year. As ugly as possible. I'm on the default. Oh, I think I chose a preset. That face. Over here. And then outfit. And then broom. The presets, I think. do at least one more game. I think it has a battle pass. Might have had one day at one point. In store. And it shows me different costume packs. Okay. Because there's only 6 of them. Prop collection, achievements. Which level 250, that's not gonna happen.
Welcome to Widget. In Widget, you can choose between playing a sneaky witch or a brave hunter. Both characters come with a unique skill set. As a witch, you can transform into any object to hide yourself from the hunters. Don't get caught by the hunters. As a hunter, your goal is to catch all of the hidden witches.
Okay, so try again, see if I'm put in as a witch or a hunter. Hopefully a witch this time again, so I can see if I can figure out how to transfer. We can transform. I am a hunter this time. Come on, chicken, do your thing. Just check something real quick. $60 left. Wow. Actually quite hard. This could be fun in private lobbies, but now the game isn't free anymore, of course. I don't know how much it costs, but I think for a game that has been running for 7 years, it should probably be free. At this point, I don't think I have any hope of finding anyone. Ideally, I would get another chance at trying to hide, but I don't think I would be any good at this game. Just one, not surprised. I think we found like 2 witches. Right, that is interesting. Okay, I'll do this. Let's see. There. I'll. There. Timer. And then finally, the capture. So here I have the games that I have ranked so far, the games that I played already. I will start by ranking first game I played, which was To the Moon. Find it here. To the Moon is... There it is. I would say To the Moon is A. It's enjoyable. I will probably play it again. Then we had Castlevania. Remember somewhat what it looks like. It's like these Steam games are alphabetically, and then all the games on Epic are not. It's annoying. One of the last ones added, wasn't it? There it is, all the way at the top here. Castlevania was not my typical game. Some of the games were fun, some of the ones were difficult and just brutal. The final one, which is Witch It, I would say that is also not my typical kind of game. It could have been a D tier, but it's probably a C tier. It's probably better with friends, which it is here. And then I will be spinning the wheel and choose 3 games, which I will try next Saturday. First game out is called Excommunicated. Second game by Children of the Light. And the final game I'll try next Saturday, which is the 28th, I think. Made of Scare. Interesting. I don't know what any of these games are about, so it'll be interesting. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope everyone has will have a great holiday. I will this is the final stream for the holiday, so I'll be back next week, as mentioned. Thank you very much for being here. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye for now.